What's up, guys? This video is gonna be pretty quick, cause there's not a lot of substance to it. Now, if you're clicking because of the title, I probably put something like, oh, the worst core, or the worst essence, or something along the lines of that. And maybe I put Horizon Core, or Unseen, or like something in the thumbnail that, clickbaited you. But the worst core is actually in my hotbar. As you can see, it's a fusion core. And now, why I think this core is the worst, or one of the worst at least, because there's Shattered Comet and Territorial Mark. But why I think it's one of the worst and why the demand is so low, it's just cause like, it deserves a full explanation. Okay, to save some time, I've decided to just write some notes on why I think it's bad, and to just read them out loud right now. So first of all, it requires 40 stat points, which probably is the cheapest essence, because most essences are 45, or they're usually just 50. But it being 40 means you have to go 25 into any other tree if you want to go a hybrid build, or just run anything else that isn't just medic. Which means you have to go basically my build, which is 40 speed, 40 healing, 25 kendo. Which kind of sucks, honestly. But, most people are going to be full healing anyway. Second of all, the actual fusing variant, because it's called Fusion Core, is very buggy and sometimes will make your inputs just like delayed. Also, unless you're fused with an Arankar, it will not give you all 3 true variants, which if you don't know how it works, if you fuse with someone, you get all 3 true variants, but they have to be an Arankar. It's kind of weird. If they're not, you just get one. It's kind of shady. Also, your right click also gives you only 1 variant at the expense of 25% of your health. It takes 25% of your health, which is also a bar and a half. Which, since you're medic, I guess that's not a lot, but if you just don't have time to heal when you're in an actual fight, and popping it mid battle is just like an absolute waste of HP. And speaking of HP and healing, the old healing variant for true Vastos is included inside the fusion essence. So if you don't get 31 heroes and you're not glowing blue, but it still took 25% of your health, you got healing variant, and you can check this by hovering over your health bar while you're in combat and just watching it like slightly tick up, which I personally think is not worth it. And also, most medic builds are trash. Now, I don't actually mean most medic builds are trash. There are really good medic builds that heal a lot. Like balance with medic is actually scary. But what I mean by most medic builds are trash is that outside of healing, they only have 4 moves, which are good, but compared to every other tree, they're definitely lacking. And if hybrid medic builds like mine, only at the most you're only getting Rayatsu push. And if you're feeling like it, you could get Bloody Canvas if you go 41, but then you can't get skill boxes on any other tree, which I just think is not worth it at all. So, unless you're going Kendo, going hybrid medic kinda sucks, and you shouldn't do that. I'm gonna keep it really quick because I took so many outtakes. Fusion Essence sucks because you're risking so much. I mean, you're sacrificing a bar and a half for essentially a gamble, and that's only on the right click. On the left click, which is the whole point, the whole fusion dance part, if you're not fused with an Arankar, you're basically doing the left click, but the same thing. I mean right click, but you're not losing a bar and a half. And considering how buggy the actual fusion is, it's called a fusion core. Considering how buggy it actually is, it's just actually not worth going. If you want a real medic essence, just take the extra step and like go 50 or something if it requires 50 medic, and go extricate.